What's up you guys, it's PickBoss91 here, bringing you an episode on my lower level Clash Royale account. Now, we've got a very good episode today, purely because if we go over here and look at Cosmic, if we view his profile, he is now level 4, which means we can also go up a level and see what damage we can do with our higher level cards now. We've also got our, wait, I'll look at what we need to level up first. Go Giant and Witch. Yeah, if we also look, we're close to getting our crown chest, so that'll be happening in this episode as well. We'll get what we get out of there. I think I'm going to upgrade these two, and then I'm going to go on to the crown chest and see what we get. Okay, so on this account as well, I don't want to get any experience from collecting achievements, because if I do that, I won't get my cards to as high a level as I want them to be. So we're going to jump into an attack and hopefully get the 2 crowns we need for our crown chest, see what cards we get from there. Right, so we're against a level 7, this is Amir June. Right, so as you can see guys, I'm overcoming a lot here to beat level 7s and stuff. So I've just got to play with what I've got, and hopefully you guys can learn a thing or two and play with what you've got as well. I'm going to use the Witch to counter both of them hopefully. Not the bomb tower, no, I'll put the musketeer in. The archers as well to get some damage done. Right, that's good, that'll distract them for a while before so I can save up to get my giant in front, tank for everything. Or not, okay. Well, hopefully the skeletons will distract. I'll throw the goblin barrel on the tower and see what damage gets done. Okay, that Valkyrie was a very good counter, it just stopped me doing quite a bit there. But I'm still going to get quite a bit of damage onto their tower. Right, now obviously guys, we're just waiting. Just wait and see what they do, saving up our elixir. If they don't do anything when we get to 10, we'll place the bomb tower in. They did do the P.E.K.K.A, but I'm still going to put the bomb tower in to distract it. I'll put it there. Hopefully that's right. Okay, it's got the baby dragon as well, so that's the witch and the musketeer to counter that. And that'll... oh, the witch went off. Okay, that was a mistake. This is a very powerful push they've got going on here, guys. I've got to do something about it. I'm going to place in my knight. Hopefully we're getting enough damage done to the P.E.K.K.A. I'll place the arrows for the goblin barrel. Right, my tower's going down, guys. There's nothing to do about that. Hopefully, though, we can get a good counter push going in a sec. That's the P.E.K.K.A out without doing any damage to my king tower. Obviously, if you look, guys, I have got quite a bit of damage done to both their towers to say I am 4 levels below them. It is pretty impressive, and all I'm doing in this at the minute is trying to get the at least 1 tower down so I can get my crown chest. I'm going to lose this without getting a tower down though, but it is a level 7, you can't expect to win them all. You just got to keep your head up and get back into it, guys. Be amazing if we managed to save our tower, but no, the prince took it out. Right, onwards and upwards, guys. We'll just move straight on to the next battle. It is, while you're playing with a lower level account though, guys, it's very much up and down. Like, you'll get to a certain point, and then you'll drop a few trophies, and then you go back up. Don't think he expected to see a lower level than him up here. I'll put in my giant. We've sent him a couple of crying faces, and so has he. I'm just going to start off a big push from the start, guys. For some reason he's wasting a lot of elixir. I'm not sure if he's trying to drop trophies or what, but we'll see. Place in my archers, please, yep. As soon as they go down, I'll get the goblin barrel in. As soon as I've got enough, actually, I'll get the goblin barrel in. I'll place that directly on top of the tower, and we'll get quite a bit of damage done to that. Right, that's that tower down straight away, guys. It is a powerful push, but obviously it's not that good against a level 7. Level 7s will take more out. We've got his crown tower down to nearly half health as well, so that's really good. So what you want to be doing, guys, for basically for creating any deck, is to have a tank or 2. That's my giant and my knight in my deck, and then have ranged troops. So like the witch, the musketeer, the archers, all of these ranged troops do quite a bit of damage. The witch is very useful obviously because of her skeletons. And then what you want is, say, a defense like my bomb tower to distract. And just something else, like I've got my goblin barrel that goes straight for their tower if I want it to, or straight for whatever I want it to go for. I've got my arrows to defend stuff like the minion horde and the skeleton army and stuff. Again, that's his tower out there, guys. Just 3 crowned, a level 4, fair enough, but he's got to be a good player to get up to this level. Like, get up to this arena. So that's a gold chest we got out of that. We can open our crown chest, see what we can upgrade, go up to level 4, and then get into another attack, guys. So we're getting gold, we're getting gems, fire spirits we've unlocked, that's good. Zap spell we've got more of, okay. Tesla, a lot more of. Inferno tower, and then that's it. We'll go over, we will upgrade our knight a little bit, because that is quite a useful card. Hopefully we can do it twice. Yeah, we can do it twice. So that's good. That gets our knight quite a bit stronger there. Right, and then that's it for that. I don't want to upgrade the bomb tower or the arrows because now we're at a higher level. I'm going to start using the Inferno tower. It's only one more elixir. I'm going to use the Inferno tower and the zap. So altogether it will even out. But the Inferno tower takes out a tank and the zap's just more effective. It stops things. It does different useful things. So zap spell, use, and it's really cheap to begin to upgrade. So we'll upgrade these. We'll obviously be going up to level 4 now. And like I said, guys, the only reason that I didn't use achievements, the experience you get from achievements to go up a level, is because I don't want to waste the experience I get from upgrading stuff. So look, I'm level 4 now, guys. I'll upgrade my zap spell still, because we've got a lot of space within level 4 to keep going. But what I'm going to do is stay at a low level 4 so it feels like more of a change than when I go up to level 5. So I think I'm going to stay about here and then just save up everything. Then when I go up to level 5, everything will be so much stronger than what I'm used to. Right, so let's jump into another attack with our newer cards and see how much we can do. Right, so against Brian, he's a level 6 in the clan. Easy is at 1500 trophies, so about the same as us. Obviously, we have slightly changed up our deck, but it's not really any different. We've just changed equivalent cards. So we're starting again with our tank, with our giant, saving up elixir back up to get a powerful push going with hopefully a bit of everything. He's got his giant in the other side. We'll not worry about that yet. We'll use the Inferno tower to take that in a minute. Right, we'll place our Inferno tower next then. We've got a pretty powerful push going. I'm going to place my Inferno tower. That'll do damage to the giant. That is a very good prince that he's used there though. I'll zap that. We've got his tower down. He's got ours down. Fair enough. I'm going to place the goblin barrel. I've got to do some damage. His prince and giant aren't taking any damage at the minute. But hopefully, no, he's won. He's a very good player, guys. And he's still 2 levels higher than me. He's going to have better cards. There wasn't much I could do about that, guys. We'll just jump into another one. Like I said before, not let our heads drop. Just get into another one, see what we can do. Right, level 7. It's called Samsung. I don't know why. Maybe he's using a Samsung device in the clan special. So again, we can start out with our giant and then placing stuff behind it to push. Right, so yeah, he's going for the counter. I'm going to place my Inferno tower and zap a lot of his skeletons. So unfortunately my Inferno tower didn't target his prince, but because my giant's tanking, I can put in stuff to damage his prince. He's got goblins and minions on that tower and fire spirits, but that's fine because that means he's ignoring our push on this side. Obviously our push hasn't done as much damage, but that's fair enough. We can make up for that. I'll put the witch... No, I'm not going to use the witch actually. I'm going to let the tower do its damage. I'm just going to start pushing this side. I'm going to use the witch against the skeleton army because she does splash damage. That's if she does enough damage, if she targets them. Yeah, everything's down. Right, we're starting our push now. Most people would be worried at this stage. My tower is down to half health, but you have to keep a calm head, guys, because otherwise you will lose the game no matter what. I'll zap all of that. I've got goblin barrel on the tower. I've got my giant going towards the tower. Hopefully that tower's going down, but I'm not sure. I'm going to place my musketeer. Yep, that tower's down. I've got my musketeer on the baby dragon. I'm going to get my archers in a sec. Oh, I didn't even need it. I'm going to save up for my giant on the left-hand side, guys. So I've got my giant on the left-hand side now, tanking for the musketeer. I'm going to place the archers in next. We're nearly up to double elixir. Right, so he's got his skeleton army in, but I'm not really worried about that because my musketeer and archers are doing damage. I'm going to throw my goblin barrel onto his tower. Hopefully I'll still win this. I zap all of this. That'll be a really good zap. Yeah, it did so much damage to pretty much everything. He's got another skeleton army in, so I'm placing my witch in just to distract them. Hopefully do some splash damage. Got my musketeer in. I've just got to distract now, guys, because I'm not far off winning with his tower. I'm going to throw my goblin barrel on, do the damage to the tower. Then we've only got 30 seconds left to defend. Didn't do the damage to the tower, but I do have a bit of a push going. I'm going to put the giant in front of it. I'm going to zap his skeleton army. And then just place my witch to defend all of this. That's his tower down, guys. We've got 15 seconds just to defend. So all I need to do is keep placing troops and hopefully not let his troops target the tower. And that's it, guys. We just 3-starred level 7. Just let our little push on the left-hand side finish off while we're defending. And we just 3-starred level 7. Now that's good, guys. That gets us 3 trophies towards our crown chest. 2 more 3 stars, and that's straight up to our second crown chest of the day. Right, sorry, that was just a notification on my clan. I'm not sure what it was about though, but it's nothing new. Right, this is another level 7. It's some guy from some clan. I don't know what to call it, but we're starting off with a good hand. We have a defense for something like the giant skeleton, which is the Inferno Tower for us. We can place in the musketeer and the skeletons for the hog rider. Right, the giant skeleton's down, the hog rider's down. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why I said skeletons, I meant archers, but unfortunately our archer died. That was one swipe from the mini P.E.K.K.A. That's a pretty powerful mini P.E.K.K.A. We actually lost from that deal, but I'm not worried, guys, because we know what we can counter stuff with now. I'm going to zap his baby dragon. I'm going to have to put the knight in front because I'm not going to get time to get the giant. Save up, I'm going to throw the goblin barrel in first, and then if stuff's still alive, then I'm going to put the musketeer in. At least the knight's still tanking for the goblin barrel, so it's still taking the damage from the tower, which means we can get some done. I'm going to place the archers in to deal with the barbarians. Hopefully save up for a witch, but I'm not going to get it in time, no. So I'm going to place the musketeer instead to start dealing with that. I've got my zap spell ready. It's going to zap both of them. No, it's just going to zap the hog rider, but still going to get damage done. Hopefully save up to get my giant in front. No, I'm going to have to put my knight in front again. I think he's going to use his barbarians again, maybe? Nope. But we're going to get a lot of damage done to this tower. For some reason he's not doing anything. There we go, the mini P.E.K.K.A. The mirrored mini P.E.K.K.A. That is not good for us. I'm going to put the archers in behind the tower. I don't know what I'm going to do for this tower. I think I'm just going to have to put my musketeer in behind this tower. Nope. Tower on the left's going down. There's no hope. But the tower on his side at the left is also pretty weak at the minute. So if I can go and push that back. Okay, for some reason he placed an X-bow when the Inferno Tower is going to shred that to pieces. I'm just going to save up. Place the witch for the barbarians. Musketeer. I'm going to throw the goblin barrel onto his tower in a sec. Okay, fair enough. We're going to lose this, but hopefully we can get one tower down. Yeah, that's one tower down for us, guys. That's another crown towards our crown chest, and we'll just get into another attack. Obviously, guys, I am facing pretty good people at the minute, but I'm still not failing completely. We've got 17 seconds. I didn't even realise we could actually still pull this out of the bag, but I doubt I will when it's got to this point. I'm going to zap his tower. I'm going to throw a goblin barrel onto the tower in a sec. Yeah, we're not going to win, guys. But I did better than expected. And if it had carried on, if I'd have even realised that we had that much time left, I could have actually won. So that's the point, guys. You should not give up like I just did. I gave up. I thought, right, I'm not going to win this. Just get on to the next one. But I could have won that with that much time left. Either way, we're into the next one. We're going again. Still searching, guys. Don't know why. I'm going to cancel and search again. I don't know why it does that sometimes, guys. If you guys know, put it down in the comments. Let me know why. Either way, we're from some guy from some clan again. I don't know what to do. I'm just saving up elixir now. I'm going to put my witch in to counter that. Musketeer in. That is quite a common deck at this level, apparently. The Knight Baby Dragon. Unfortunately, the witch has gone out, which isn't great for us. But, oh, sorry, I meant the Prince Baby Dragon, either way. We've got our Knight in front, we've got a Musketeer in behind. We're going to throw a Goblin Barrel onto the tower. That is a good counter, again, with the Valkyrie. I might try that deck out at some point, guys, but not yet. It's just not something I've used before, and obviously, while I'm only upgrading certain cards, then that's not something that's a good idea for me to try out a different deck. This deck works for me. I'm just going to have to improve with this deck. He has the minion horde. I'm going to place in the witch and the archers and the musket. Oh, the zap spell. That's a good idea. Yep, zap spell. And then we're going to turn this into a push with a knight instead of our giant because we haven't got enough elixir. Hopefully, he don't place the Valkyrie. No, but that's another baby dragon. That's quite worrying. Freeze spell. That's interesting. I haven't seen that yet, but I'm going to throw in the goblin barrel. See, we've taken out the baby dragon and done quite a bit of damage to his tower. In fact, we've taken his tower out. What a surprise, guys. That's quite good. He's still 2 levels ahead of us, so you've got to remember it is still working against the tide. Right, he's got his minion horde, so I'm going to place a witch for a counter because it does splash damage and distracts with its skeletons. I'm going to wait now, guys, see what he does. If he doesn't do anything before it gets to there, I'm going to place my giant in and turn it into a push. Yep, turning it into a push, get my musketeer in behind as well. There's his Valkyrie, but my giant's pushing it away. So then my witch and musketeer are doing damage to it. I'll put my archers in as well to deal with this baby dragon. That's actually a good free spell right there. I'm going to throw a goblin barrel onto the tower just to do a bit extra damage. Did not realise he had a wizard either, but that's fine. Wizards don't do a huge amount of damage, and they don't have a huge amount of health. They're just good for splash damage. I'm going to place my witch in, my knight, my zap spell for everything. I'll start taking them out. My archers. I think I'm actually going to use my... No, I'm not going to have to use my goblin barrel on defence. I'm going to put my musketeer in. Right, hopefully when that unfreezes, yeah, everything's going to go after that. I'm going to place my giant in the front, save up for a second witch on the map. That's good, a second witch on the map. I'm going to zap both his tower and his wizard. I'll throw my goblin barrel onto the tower, but it doesn't make any difference, guys. We still got a crown, we still got a victory, but unfortunately we couldn't get the 3 crown. Right, guys, by the looks of it, just 2 more games should get us the crown chest, depending how good the people are against are. Right, so this is level 6, it's Leo09 from Los Latinos, US. We're just going to see what we can do. Same game plan every single time with this deck. Is counter, counter, turn it into a push, zap spell, and just see what you can do with that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get a tank in this time, I don't think. No, I'm not. In fact, I'm going to leave the witch to do whatever she wants to that tower and deal with this mini P.E.K.K.A. instead. It does confuse me, people that push 2 towers at the same time. It doesn't seem to work for me, but if it works for them, then that's good for them. I'm actually going to leave this to play out, save up some elixir, deal with the Valkyrie, hopefully with the Inferno Tower. I'm not sure why, but I just felt like doing it, guys. If you look, my my Musketeer did do quite a bit of damage. That baby dragon's going down as well. So he's just wasted elixir and I haven't had to do anything right there. So hopefully that's put us back into an elixir advantage. I'm still saving up. I want to place in the witch to deal with that. The goblin barrel as well. And then save up for my giant to go in front. Unfortunately, everything from the goblin barrel's gone down. But we've dealt with the musketeer. We're going to turn this into a push anyway, guys, because the knight is targeted onto the giant. Or the skeletons, either way, doesn't make a difference to us. And I think that tower's going down, guys, unless he does something good against it. Which he doesn't seem to be doing. Because that witch can take out that tower now on her own. See, a very good thing with the game, guys, is to know what the capabilities of each card are. I'm going to place my Inferno Tower again. That'll easily deal with that and that. And a witch in to deal with the mini P.E.K.K.A, hopefully. That was an expensive distraction. I know it worked, actually. I'm going to zap his knight. Give time for our skeletons to spawn. I meant his prince again, guys. I do that a lot of the time. And then I'm going to go for a push on the left-hand side. Hopefully get two crowns. And see what we can do from that. I'm going to place my musketeer in as well. My archers. Right, I'm going to place another Inferno Tower right behind that one. I'm going to throw my goblin barrel on there. I'm going to zap his tower rather than his skeleton army because... I don't know, just because his skeleton army was pretty much out. I'm going to place another musketeer. It looks like we're only going to get 1 crown. So hopefully aim for a 3 crown win on the next one. Still got 8 seconds though, guys. I can't just let him do what he wants. But yeah, 1 crown to 0. That's another victory for us, guys. Plus 33 trophies as well. That's a good amount of trophies to get from a victory. We have 3 trophies left to get for our crown chest. Hopefully we can get it in this one game. Against level 6. Again, foreign name, foreign clan. Giving up trying to say him. Gave up a while ago, but just saving up elixir like we always do. He's got a musketeer. We're placing our witch and our musketeer. We'll get our knight into tank in a sec. Hopefully after his musketeer goes out. No, I'm going to have to put my knight in because nothing's targeting the musketeer yet. There we go. I'll get the archers in as well. Hopefully this will deal with the baby dragon as well. I'm going to zap both the baby dragon and the tower. No, just the tower, either way. That was a well-timed minion hub because I couldn't zap that just because I was already targeting the tower. But that tower's taken a lot of damage and he's only got a minion horde to show for it. Right, Inferno Tower on the giant. Yep, that worked. Giant's going out either way, guys. It does not matter if he uses a rage or anything. And I'm ready to do another push. That musketeer wasn't a good idea. It's already got it down to a very low health. I think what I'm going to do is start a push on the left hand side and save my goblin barrel to throw on the right hand tower just to throw him off. So that's my giant in at the back on the left hand side. Save up, place my witch, my musketeer and my archers. Or not. Okay guys, that's changed our plan. We're going to have to... No, actually it's not. Witch, musketeer, archers, and then we're going to get the Inferno Tower in a sec to deal with that. Hopefully we'll get it in time. If not, it doesn't really matter. We'll let him take out our tower. I'm going to have to use the zap spell as well though, guys. That does stop us getting the Inferno Tower in time. This is actually a very good push he's got going on. I'm going to throw Goblin Barrel onto his tower instead, and hopefully we'll get the 3 crown before he does. Which we did, guys. That's the only issue with the P.E.K.K.A, is it's a very slow attacker. He did have a good push. I was a little bit worried for a second there, but we just had to roll with it and get the crown chest straight away from that then. So we've got obviously quite a bit of gold. We're at a higher arena now. Gems. We got unlocked a furnace. That's good. Zap spell. We can level that up when we're going up to our next level. Fire spirits. Don't really use them, but we might do at some point. and a Valkyrie again, don't really use it, we might at some point. So anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and remember, pick boss 91, keep the games alive.